welcome back. At the end of the previous part, we faced off against this guy and pretty much got destroyed more or less instantly, didn't we? But in between the parts, I've had a little play around to try and figure out exactly what I should do, and I think I've got a reasonably good idea now. It's basically shoot at it with Alwen while I'm dodging everything. So we'll change over to the impulse magic.
Force arrow.
We'll heal up.
Tasty.
Tasty indeed. And we'll shoot, dodge.
Hello,
That's the plan.
Not done yet. Yeah.
It's still hard to dodge though.
Kneel before me.
You gotta be careful not to jump up the side,
Kneel before me.
because then we'll lose some health. This one I'm still not sure how to dodge there. Yeah, you see, it's like, I'm not sure exactly what I was meant to do there.
Kneel before me. Kneel before
So I think
me.
it's wait for 3,
Kneel before
and then
me.
jump away on the final
Kneel
one.
before me.
I think that's what I've got to do.
Not done yet. Not done yet. Not done yet.
Not done yet.
Kneel before me.
Okay, it's going well so far.
Kneel before me. Kneel before me. Yeah.
Can't really get
Kneel
away then.
before me. Yeah.
Got the stupid annoying
Kneel
ones off to
before
the
me.
side.
Yeah. Not done yet.
Right, so now I'll do
Kneel
this.
before me.
I'll do that at certain times when I've got a chance.
What? Not done yet. Yeah.
Because then
Kneel
I
before
can
me.
get the little
Kneel
ones
before me.
with my big skill, like now.
Kneel before me. Yeah. Kneel before
Because the little
me.
ones will become a problem. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. Kneel before me. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the opportunity now.
Kneel before
Come
me.
on. Oh, we'll do it now because it's freezing the
How
ground.
about this? What? Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
If you get caught in something, it's like you're probably going to get hit by several things. Let's use those rolls and some eggs.
Yeah. Yeah. Not done yet.
Not done yet.
Yeah.
Come on, things are still going nicely for us right now.
Kneel before me.
Oh, there's the slippery ice is a problem.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful
Kneel
because it can
before me.
easily be thrown
Not
over the
done
side.
yet. Kneel before me. Not done
Right,
yet.
next wave. Let's get
How about
that
this?
going.
Yeah.
Be careful of the little ones and stay roughly in the middle, is what I've learnt here.
Yeah.
Careful, those little fish are throwing me off. So if I go too near the edge, I could easily slip off because of the balance. That's what I've learnt here.
How about this? Yeah. Kneel before me.
Come on.
Not done yet. Kneel before me.
It's going nice. Let's get our healing up there.
Yeah.
Come on, what are you doing to me?
Yeah. Not done yet. Yeah.
Nice. This has gone nicely so far. We got rid of the little ones. We'll stay towards the middle.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I like these fights though, because I like stuff where it's like I've got to figure out how to defeat the boss. And it's like, there's lots of tactics involved in this, and it's like, I like it. I like it. See, got to stay away from the edge there.
Kneel before me.
In a strong position here.
Yeah. Kneel before me.
So I've still got some healing
Not
items,
done yet.
and his health is getting lower.
Yeah.
By
Kneel
the
before
second.
me. Yeah. Kneel before me. Yeah.
No idea if I was meant to use Ragna at any point during this, by the way. No idea whatsoever. Oh, that was bad. That was bad, because it pushes me towards the side,
Yeah.
which could be very, very bad.
Yeah.
I want to be careful not to get down the front there. Come on, mate, you gotta die already. Yeah, you keep doing that, because that one's fine. That one's fine.
Kneel before me. Kneel before me.
Oh,
Kneel
damn.
before me. Kneel
It's
before me.
just still sometimes where it's like I feel like I'm not in control of where I'm going there.
Kneel before me.
Slippy, slidey nature of the fight. I've almost got it. We're so damn close. Let's heal up a little bit, just to be sure.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, not near the edge, not near the edge, not near the edge.
Yeah.
I like the music during this. Very nice, very nice. Come on, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him.
Not done yet. Kneel before me. Ha! Kneel before me. Kneel before me.
Oh, you would get me there, wouldn't you? Bronze medal. I'm happy enough with that. Obtain freezing magic. Oh my.
Alwen? Are you okay?
Yes, I'll be all right. I'll just have to grin and bear it, as you might say.
That's a bit strange. I thought getting your magic would be good for you.
Show your face, you son of a bitch!
All right.
I'm done putting on a show for you.
The weakest whelps always bark the loudest.
What the?
Who the?
A werewolf.
Of course.
And so I am. Hear me. I am Daigo,
Daigold. All right.
son of the great Sion, and a brave of the mighty werewolf clan. I see our dear princess is in good spirits.
Please don't tell me this is another boss fight, though.
You're one of the goons who stole my castle, aren't you? To think I'd see the day when a true blood would be hunted by a werewolf warrior. Does the old covenant mean nothing to your kind now?
It's true that we werewolves swore an alliance with the True Bloods in the war long ago. But that's ancient history now. As dead and buried as your father, who rose in revolt against the Gilded Demon Lord.
Why, you filthy...
But I have to say, I expected more from the daughter of the famous Tukika.
I mean, you say that, but she is standing here right now, having got her freezing magic back, so...
What's the matter? Can't put up a decent fight without your precious magic?
Well, if the magic's a part of her, it's like saying, like, what's the matter? You can't fight without your arms? Like, what? That makes no sense.
But then, I suppose you are just a child, without valor, without a fire in your belly.
Music it may need to be turned down a little bit more again. It is a bit much at the moment.
What?
You're hardly what I'd call a worthy opponent. But let it not be said that I'm without a single shred of mercy. I've allowed you to recover your freezing magic as a token of our meeting. I suggest you keep training for when next we meet.
Oh, he's one of those people where it's like, ha! I knew you would win. It's all going according to my plan. Yeah. Yeah, you lost, mate. Deal with it.
Alwen? Listen, Dogface. We heard you talking real big before. Like you could wipe the floor with us.
See, Ragnar's on point here. It's like, wait a minute here.
So how about you put your money where your mouth is? You want to fight? Come on! Here we are! Let's see if you've got any bite in them fangs.
An empty howl from a warrior as green and callow as his master.
What?
There!
Oh!
Fair enough.
Damn! Couldn't even see the bugger move!
Ragna! Are you okay? Look, I hate it as much as you do, but as things stand right now, he's way too strong for us.
I don't know.
You're certainly not lacking in spirit. I'll give you that. But spirit alone won't wrench a victory from the jaws of defeat. You should know how to choose your battles. I didn't come here to fight Princess O, but to deliver a message to you. Your resistance, dear child, is amusing, but ultimately a vain and fleeting act. Accept your own helplessness and watch in obedient silence as my grand design unfolds. That is the message my Bloodlord wishes to relay to you.
Ooh, a Bloodlord.
What?
Maybe you should just sit quietly in the human village. The wheels will turn, with or without your meddling.
So this is probably why he's stronger than us, is because he can move quickly, because he's the same deal as Ragna, probably.
At any rate, I did what I came to do. I have no further reason to remain here.
We've come all the way back here now then, alright then. To the Panda Inn, I assume. And there. Have to say, those alterations to our blood contracts seemed like they had more of an effect than I expected. If you would have stuck with being my loyal vassal, you would have bounced back from wounds like this in no time. Yeah, I think I need to do more than just survive getting my ass kicked to take him down. So Alwen, you gonna explain what he was talking about back there? Explain what? Come on, don't play dumb with me. I heard what the werewolf said. It was a message directly to you. Question is, who is it from? Triple dot. She teleported. Honestly, I'm as confused as you are. Can't even begin to guess who's left in the world who knows me, or would even know of me. My father and mother, and everyone else I could call family has long since passed on. For the past 100 years, I've dwelt alone in Castle Moonbria. Though at least things got a bit more lively after Rue came to live with me. I see. Ragna? Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I guess you really don't know anything about who could have sent the message, though. Not quite. I do have one strong suspicion. I'm almost certain whoever stole my castle and my powers from me is behind this. And that they're a vampire too. And not just any vampire either, a true blood, just like me. What? Do you remember what the werewolf said? He mentioned his bloodlord. Yes, exactly, I picked on that straight away. That's what you call your master after making a blood contract and becoming a blood knight. For example, I would technically be your blood lord. So that's it. But how can you tell we're really dealing with a true blood here? They're pretty strong even for vampires, aren't they? Indeed, only those of unbellished lineage can rightfully call themselves true bloods and wield the power that comes with that. This is getting more complicated than I'd hoped. First was that pesky cat, now we've got a werewolf to deal with. And given how powerful of a blood knight he is, whoever's pulling his strings is almost certainly a true blood. You got that right. That guy was all I could handle just by myself himself, yep. So, whoever his boss is, there ain't gonna be no pushover, that's for sure. I'm afraid so. I have no way to know whether there are of a true blood still living in Gran Valen these days, though. If my father was still here, he'd probably have some idea. Triple dot. Man, this sucks. You got changed quick. But if we don't know, guess there's no point fretting about it. Anyway, let's get back to what we can do and figure out how we're gonna get the rest of your magic back. Well... And besides that, I need to brush up on my brawling. He and I might be both blood knights, but he's in a whole nother league. Even I could tell that. How uncharacteristic of you. Do I detect a sudden interest in being a blood knight? No, that's not it. I just didn't want to embarrass you any more than I already have. Huh? Just think of it as a man's stubborn pride. Just forget I said anything. If you say so. You really are a strange one, Ragna Valentine. What's that supposed to mean? I thought you'd react defensively when you came to preserving your own life. At least, yeah. At first, I thought you'd be like all humans. After all, why wouldn't you be? But evidently, you're a bit peculiar, even for one of them. I am not peculiar. I was just worried about you. Aw, look at you blushing. How adorable. I wonder if this is what having a younger brother feels like. Don't say that. Her face. Forget this. I'm going to bed. I mean, why did you put your coat on then? Having to babysit a certain someone who'd sink like a rock if she fell in the water really took me out, you know? You swore you'd never bring that up again. Yeah, they're so ending up together, aren't they? Oh, it's those two. I see. So they were at the lake. Cloud? Wow, go with Cloud. Cloud, do you have any information on these two? I know a little about the man. His name is Ragna Valentine, a member of the Treasure Hunters Guild. He came to Ilvard just recently aboard his aeroplane. Or rather, he crash-landed just outside of Arctic, and the damage to the craft seems to be rather significant. Oh my. He crashed his plane? Sounds like he pulled a Miles, huh? Who? But I don't know. You'd think he'd at least have some bruises or a limp. Good point. Miles got really busted up in his crash and ended up being stuck in bed for a long time after. It is rather curious, no. He shows barely any signs of injury, even Dr. Theo can't explain it. And there's one more thing. I've been completely unable to find any information whatsoever regarding this Alwen girl. Nothing at all? So not only is she not a resident of Arte or Alta, we can't even confirm whether she's a traveller. That's correct, milady. I checked the passenger manifests at the airstrip and found no mentions of her. But the day after Ragna's crash, she suddenly appeared almost out of the blue, and the two began working together. Fiona, do you really think she and Ragna are the ones responsible for everything? Right now, I just can't say for sure. But there's no doubting that things have taken a turn for the worse since they arrived. Be cautious around them, you two. Huh? Did something happen? Well, to be honest, we haven't received any mail here for the past week. A shipment was scheduled to arrive 3 days ago, but it never came. Tick tick. What? They get mail once a week here? You only get mail delivered twice a year in Arges. Pipiro? I don't know. I don't think that's the issue here. True as it is. Indeed. And that's not the only matter that concerns me. It appears that even radio signals have been completely blocked. Somehow Ilvard has been cut off from the rest of the world right under our noses. No way. Smells like trouble to me. Aren't there any other ways we can try to get a message out? I can attempt a long-distance telepathic transmission. Of course you can. If anyone from my family is nearby, they'll likely pick up on it. Telepathic transmission, huh? See, offensive magic I can do. I'm great at burning things. Oh my. But stuff like telepathy and psychic messages is a pain in the ass. It's not that you suck at it, you're just too lazy to try. Aren't you supposed to be a magical prodigy? They even call you the reincarnation of the Holy Princess. Bah, Tiara is Tiara and I'm me. So people are saying that about Pipiro, are they? But admittedly, I think we'd all feel more secure if the Holy Princess or her knight were around at a time like this. Sorry. Looks like all you've got is a couple of kids instead. Don't be silly. You two have been a major boon to our efforts here. Truthfully, I had expected you to spend more time sightseeing. Oh, I would have, if I thought I could get away with it. But if little boy Blue here went off and died in some musty cave somewhere, I'd probably feel a little guilty. So now I'm pitching in, and in return, he's gonna be cooking all our dinners for the next 6 months. Well, wait a minute. When did I agree to that? Anyway, don't forget to exercise caution while you're searching for the jewel. And if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to call on us. The jewel? What's going on with these? And how does it relate? I wonder if they're from, like, the first Zwei. I was like, don't say it wrong. Zwei. It's like, Alright, time to get looking. Just to make sure I'm on the same page, we got 2 of your magic powers back, right? Right, my Quake and Freezing magic. All we have left is my Whirlwind and Inferno spells. Then I'll be back to my former strength. Wow, already half done, huh? At this rate, getting those last 2 should be no sweat. As much as I wish that were true, I don't sense any trace of my remaining powers. Rue's been searching high and low, but I fear these last 2 won't be easy to track down. Well, what should we do then? Circumstances being what they are, I figure it couldn't hurt to pay Ra-Laira a little visit. Fantastic idea. So, who is Ra-Laira? She's a witch who lives deep in the Gloomgeld woods in western Ilvard. Well, technically anyway. What do you mean by that? Back when my father was still alive, she served as his advisor. I've only met her a handful of times, and I was just a child then. In the decades since, she's been away from Ilvard as often as not. Sometimes, she'll be gone for years at a time. If she's off on If she's off on one of her world tours or whatever, there ain't much point in checking. Maybe so, but there's also a chance she's here, and if she is, that'll make our efforts more than worth it. After all, she was my father's advisor, and he wouldn't consult with just anyone. She might have some valuable insights into who took over my castle. Gotcha. Think I see what you're getting at now. Well, it ain't like we have anything else to do, so we might as well go pay the witch a visit. Let's head to that forest then. Agreed. To reach Gloomgeld Woods, we'll want to head west from that village near the sunken shrine. Once we've gotten everything taken care of, we should head there without delay. Right. Hello, hello. I knew those 2 weren't like the others. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna follow them. Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you here? I don't understand. Right, let's go ahead to the Gloomgeld Woods. I don't know why I'm not just teleporting to a closer location. So down, if I go to the village,
Let's be off.
we can go have a look inside. See what's there. Doop, doop. Doop. I need to get some food from somewhere. Really, I'm just looking at my inventory in the top right. So what I might do is get us over to the Gloomgeld. Oh, there's a big castle over there. Am I meant to go this way? I'm not sure. It looks like a big wood, doesn't it? That does seem right. I'm assuming the entrance is actually there. Yeah. What else is around? Can I change the... Oh, there's a big cave here. We can see where her castle is. Like, am I meant to go in here? Oh. Crystal Valley. Oh, I didn't expect the cave to actually be a place I could go through there. But anyway, let's head to Gloomgeld Woods. Oh, it looks pretty. Like the little waterfall. Some kind of weird mystical portal. Or a barrier. Something to do with that symbol, definitely. Not sure what this symbol is about. It's on the logo, I've mentioned that before, but what? It's the sun, clearly, but what's its context? So these are the woods where the witch lives, right? You know, I thought it'd be spookier, but this doesn't seem really so bad. That's because we're right on the outskirts. Just wait. As we go deeper inside, you'll see what a maze this forest really is. I've been told that time and space are distorted here, so we need to be extra careful. Yowza. That sounds like a pain. I'll be sure to keep my eyes open. Eyes open. It's with the wind. Wow, that breeze is awfully warm, and not in the nice way. Nice, inviting way. Bloop. What is it? You sense something? It's my magic. I felt traces of it on that gust that blew through. You serious? It was faint, but I'd know my magic anywhere. This time it's my wind magic. Kinda makes sense then. Nice. If you already know that much, this ought to be quick. Okay, so let's get... What is it? Are you starting to sense my magic too? No, that ain't it. It's just, times like these, there's usually some enemy lying in wait for us just up ahead. In fact, I'd almost guarantee it. I don't doubt it. We've yet to get any of my magic back without a fight. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the way, isn't it? Like, but what's with the... Oh, it's just an entrance? Okay, then I didn't expect that. It's just be that. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this part here then, and in the next part we'll start exploring this woods here. So, we'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.